Hey YouTube, it's Sheev the Wise, and this is Vader's Lair.
Together, we can rule the galaxy.
Today I wanted to talk to you guys about a character at the center of speculation in the Star Wars universe, Omega. Now, we haven't got a lot to go on with Omega, only the one trailer for the Bad Batch. But, through lots of research and speculation of my own, I have a pretty good idea of who this character might be. Now, the base of my theory is that Omega is indeed a clone of Jango Fett, and there's mountains and mountains of evidence to prove this. First of which is the fact that we see her on Kamino, and that's a dead giveaway to me just right off the bat. Another indication is that the headpiece that she wears is similar to that of Nala Se, one of the cloners on Kamino, a Kaminoan herself. This could just indicate that Nala Se has taken a special interest in this character, which is very possible. Now, another indication that she is indeed a Jango clone is her facial features. Omega has very similar facial features to that of the clones and clone cadets seen in the Clone Wars. Another indication, along with her facial features, is her accent. Now, Omega has a very New Zealander accent just like Tamora Morrison does, and Tamora Morrison is the live-action actor for the clones and Boba Fett. If you listen closely though to Omega's voice, you can tell that it is distinctly more female, and that is one of the giveaways to us that she's indeed a female version of Jango Fett, which is the biggest part of my theory. How would there be a female clone of Jango Fett, you ask? And here is my answer to that question. Early on in the Clone Wars, in an episode called The Clone Cadets, the Kaminoans talk about how after Jango Fett's death, they had to stretch his DNA quite far, and that defects were happening because of this. And I think indeed this is how the Bad Batch came to be, with genetic enhancements. Now, the Bad Batch is a group of genetically enhanced versions of Jango Fett, and that is why they all have slightly different looks than most of the other clones. It's very possible that Omega is a version of that herself. Now, to get even deeper into this theory, it's possible they had to stretch Jango's DNA so far that they created a female version of him. Now, whether that's on purpose or not, I don't really know, although I think if it is on purpose, it could indicate that it is a contingency plan for what is about to happen to the clones. Now, this contingency plan could be put in place by the Kaminoans themselves. We know they've been around for quite a long time, and they've been able to survive because of cloning, and that's what they're known for as well. Now, it's very possible the Kaminoans know more about cloning than they're letting on, and it's possible they even know how to create a force-sensitive clone. However, many people think that Omega is a force-sensitive, and personally, I don't think she is. Other people have speculated that she potentially could be unaltered like Boba Fett is. And while that's possible, and I would love to see it, as it could mean we could potentially see Omega in the future, even younger than Boba Fett is in the time of The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. However, through my research, I've come to the conclusion that that's most likely not the case, as she would have to grow from an infant, and I don't think that Omega has been grown from an infant. I do believe that Omega has accelerated aging like all the other clones, and the proof to that would be her name. Early on in the Clone Wars, one of the first batches of clones was known as the Alpha Squad. And we see the Alpha Squad take place in one of the first battles of the Clone Wars, the Battle of Christopsis. We also see another group of clones called the Beta Squad fight in the same battle. Alpha is also the beginning of the Greek alphabet, followed by Beta, and of course the end, Omega. All of this points to Omega being the last of the clones, and it's very well possible that that is the case. Now, in the trailer, we see Omega potentially join up with the Bad Batch, and I think that makes a lot of sense story-wise, as she is most likely a genetically modified version of Jango as well. I think it would be really cool if we see Omega in future projects, and I think she's a really interesting character, which is why this is my first video. Overall, I'm really excited for the Bad Batch and to see what happens with this Omega character. I think she really is going to be at the center of the show, and I hope we see her a lot more in the future. Thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of Omega down in the comments below. Don't forget to smash like, and have a good day. May the Force be with you.